Shalom, brothers. There's going to be another quick lunchtime epistle, giving all the praise, honor, and glory to the Lord. His name is
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Bashim Hafadash.
We also want to give double honors to the apostles and elders, Great Millstone, that taught us the truth until real well. May the Lord bless you and protect you. All you brothers out there just pushing this word in truth and sincerity, out of fear of the Lord, risking your freedom and your lives, and your YouTube channels do so. Today's date is February 9, 2021, the year hastening the day of the Lord.
Yep.
These nations are mad, man.
Yeah.
I'm tired of America's shit, man.
Yeah, you see how the whole thing going on with Israel, man. You know, Benjamin, not a Jew, right?
Yeah, not a Jew.
Benjamin, not a Jew, man. He tried to pull America into this Third World War, man. Which is biblical prophecy. That's going to happen.
Yeah, he's going to do it.
Yep. And now you see, yep. And the domino effect, little by little, all these nations are eventually going to give America the back, man. You know.
Yeah.
So with that, are we a little bit of the article?
Yeah.
It says, it's from New York Times. Says, will American ideas tear France apart? Some think so. Politicians and prominent intellectuals say social theories from the United States on race, gender, and post-colonialism are a threat to French identity and the French Republic. It says, a demonstration against racism and police brutality in Paris last year, protests across France were inspired by the Black Lives Matter movement in the United States. It says, the threat is said to be existential. It fuels secessionism, gnaws at national unity, abets Islamism, attacks France intellectuals and cultural heritage. The threat, certain social science theories entirely imported from the United States, says President Emmanuel Macron. You know, so again, all these Babylonian, ideas, these philosophies. Hey, they're going around the world infecting everybody, man, and it's fucking their nation up, man. Like just we just read, will it tear France apart? You know, and then you already see what happened, especially here in the Americas, when the so-called white man came here and it started with his philosophy, man. You know, you can just look at it. Just look at Haiti, man. Look at Brazil.
Yeah, Haiti.
Yeah. You look at Brazil, man, through the spirit. You know, and again, I had this conversation one time with this an Afghan guy through the spirit. His dad was Sicilian though, so it could have been a Jake. But through the spirit, I asked him, I was like, hey, what would you do if you went back to Afghanistan and you saw all your women, without their heads covered, all over a man, yelling at the man?
Driving cars.
What would you do? He's like, man, I'll go back to Afghanistan. I'll start a motherfucking revolution, man.
Yeah.
You know? And so I was like, well, now you see what's happening in Mexico? It's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
They get it now. They're like, oh, shit, you've been Americanized. You've been colonized, in other words. You know?
Yeah, you've been colonized, like your brother said. I got the noise go on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let. Okay, so I got the definition for the word secession.
Yeah.
It says the act of withdrawing from membership in a group.
Yeah.
Secession occurs when a person is in a country or state declare their independence from the ruling government.
Yeah.
That's what's going on right now, man.
Exactly.
These nations are slowly starting to break off from America.
Yeah.
Biblical prophecy, man.
Yep. And also that they're in funk with their own nation because they're trying to push in their American philosophy. Especially this article going to go into it later. Pretty much a lot of these people, especially these Indians, they come over here, whatever, right? Especially these sluts, they come over here and slut it out for 10 years, then they go back to India and they go influence the other women down there, man.
Yep. Turn them into
Horse. Says that French politicians, high-profile intellectuals, and journalists are warning that progressive American ideas, specifically on race, gender, post-colonialism, are undermining their society. There's a battle to wage against the intellectual matrix from American universities, warned Macron, education minister. Says emboldened by these comments, prominent intellectuals have band together against what they regard as contamination by out-of-control woke leftism of American campuses and attended cancel culture, man. So again, like we always say, man, if you guys believe what these bitches who went to these universities, man, they come out being bigger sluts than they were, man. They're getting trains run on them, doing all kinds of drugs.
And that's what all that sorority shit is all about.
Exactly. Yeah. You already know. I mean, you date somebody from the university, man. You already know everybody in the university hit it. Spirit,
Yeah, near basically.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they do, man. I mean, that's like the first week of campus, man. First week, 2 months campus, just the bitch fucking just opening her legs to see who could come in, man.
Yeah.
Says pitted against them is a younger, more diverse guard that considers these theories as tools to understanding the willful blind spot of an increasingly diverse nation that still recoils at the mention of race, has yet to come to terms with its colonial past, and often waves away the concerns of minority identity politics. Let's see if I can get it real quick. Here we go. Here's the main point right here. Disputes that would have otherwise attracted little attention are now blown up in the news and social media. The new director of the Paris Opera, who said on Monday he wants to diversify its staff and ban blackface, has been attacked by far-right leader Marine Le Pen, but also in Le Monde, because though Germany, he had worked in Toronto and had soaked up American culture for 10 years. You know? So there it is right there, man. The Babylonian Jews, man. This guy came to Canada, all right, the Americas basically, and soaked up all that shit, you know? Do you got anything?
Yeah, can you get Revelation 11 and 18?
Yeah. Yeah, and out of all the cultures, why would it have to be American culture, man? I mean, see, Exhibit A, you know? Exhibit A, B, and C. It's not, you don't see the Japanese or the Russians or the Chinese pushing their agenda on any other nation, man. You know, when you see the Chinese go to South America, be like, all right, everybody here, now we're all eating off chopsticks and shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's only the Americans who go there and say, hey, man, fuck this shit. We're selling coffee. We're making Starbuckses. We're making McDonald's. Everybody got to dress like a damn fucking, like a sim. You know, all the traditional garments are out of the way.
Just like a fucking sim.
Look like a damn sim, like a damn slave, man. It says, Revelation.
Have a good one, man.
You too, brother. It says Revelation chapter 11, verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come. All right, and again, the nations are angry, man, for that Babylonian come, man. All right, they don't want to do anything to do with America, but yet America is the one who controls the media, controls the pretty much influence of the world, man. You know, all the music. Best believe if you go on any part of the world, you gonna be listening fucking to Drake, man. You know?
It's so horrible, man.
Yeah. I seen. I've been to Mexico, man. I'm in the goddamn bus from Spirit.
They're playing Drake, man.
They're playing Drake, man. Playing fucking Rihanna and shit. And everybody's like singing to it, and they're like, they don't even know what the hell they're singing, man. You know, that's how I knew it was a spell. I was like, oh shit, it's just a spell.
It's a fucking spell,
It's
man.
a spell, yeah.
All this music shit that America produces, yeah, it's a spell, man.
Man, everywhere in Mexico City, you hear fucking Lana Del Rey, man. Everybody's like, man, I wonder what she's trying to say. What's she trying to mean? I mean, what the fuck you think she's trying to mean? Make sure I put a spell on you.
Goddamn Billie Eilish and shit, man.
Yep, all that shit, man. You
I'm
know?
not gonna lie, she is kind of fine on me.
Hey, they picked the right one, right? It says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, man.
Yeah, man, and that time's coming right now, man. You know, the nation is angry, tired of American shit. Through the spirit, before we started the show, I was chilling at this little bus stop, right?
Yep.
And I didn't know there was a pile of shit right there next to the fucking next to the chair I was sitting in. And then until Jake walked up and said, hey, this shit right there, man. I went to sew into my booth, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit, man.
Yep.
Fuck, this place gotta go, man.
Yep. And then this is Exhibit A of what happens when the so-called white man rules something, man. That's why these nations, they look at America and they're like, oh, hell no.
Shit on the fucking streets, man.
Shit on the floor, sluts everywhere.
There ain't gonna be no shit on the streets in the kingdom of heaven, man.
Yeah.
Ain't gonna be no trash or none of that.
No, hell no. Everything's gonna be squeaky clean. It's gonna be like fucking Singapore. I heard fucking everything's squeaky clean in Singapore and
Fucking
shit.
Dubai and shit, man.
Yep.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. So,
Kinda.
yeah, man, these nations are tired of America's bullshit, basically, man.
Yeah.
Put that upon Obadiah, the first, the book of Obadiah goes into it, too, man.
Okay, want me to get that real quick?
Yep.
Yeah, all right.
And earlier on in the article, the brother did say, something about friends, right? America's allies, they're tired of America. So, according to biblical prophecy, they're gonna break off from America.
Yep.
The friends that were, the men that were at peace with thee have brought thee even to the borders. Like
Yeah, well, here it is, real quick.
Yep.
So the fierce French debate over a handful of academic disciplines in U.S. campuses may surprise those who have witnessed a gradual decline of American influence in many corners of the world, man. And why is that, man? Because these nations are starting to reject this philosophy, man. Because they're realizing that, yeah, at first it sound cool. Are you gonna make bilateral deals, trilateral deals? We get to export or import fucking Sony PlayStations and the Gap, the shit that America, exports, McDonald's, Disney,
guns and shit.
Yeah, oh yeah, especially that. Yep. So it was good for a while, but now they're realizing they're getting fucked up in this deal, man. It says, U.S. campuses may surprise those who have witnessed a gradual decline of American influence in many corners of the world. In some way, it is a proxy fight over some of the most combustible issues in French society, including national identity and the sharing of power in a nation where intellectuals still hold sway. The stakes are high, man. So again, that's why these nations ain't playing around, man.
Nah, hell no, man. And let's go, and all these nations, man, they're gonna have something to do with America being destroyed too.
Yep.
They're gonna launch their nuclear missiles. The Lord's gonna put the spirit in them to do it.
Yep. I get
to do so.
Yep. I'll get Obadiah.
Obadiah, yeah, go back to
Obadiah 1:6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up, man?
we all know everything that Esau does is coming to light now, man.
Yep.
His adrenochrome shit.
Yep.
You know, his Pizzagate.
Yep.
You know?
His economic system, you know, the beast. In other words, you know, he'll let you give you a loan like Haiti, right, from the IMF, you know, from the International World Bank, right, and then without telling them that money won't be able to use for infrastructure, education, anything to do with the community. It just has to be fucking buildings and corporations and capitalism, you know. And then they have to end up paying the money back, triple fold, you know. So they're just stuck in perpetual debt, basically, you know. So again, come to show you, everybody already knows this, man. Everybody's like, man, hey, fuck America, man, fuck the International Bank, fuck all these Rothschilds and Rockefellers, man. They just want to put us in debt, basically. Not looking out for us.
I think the scripture says something about that too. That woe to them that laden themselves with thick clay.
Yeah, yep.
That means heavy debt, man.
Yep.
You know, and like the brother said, you know, these Edomites, they make these unrighteous laws and shit. Basically, everything's a big Ponzi scheme. Man.
Exactly. Yeah, there it is. That's spirit. Yep.
So you know, something like that, it can't go on for too long, man.
No, hell no. Eventually, well, see, it's happening right now. Eventually, America's running out of victims, basically. You know, it's no one else to suck blood from anymore, man. And then all these nations who are, you know, still have blood. Hey, man, they're willing to fight. You know, they ain't gonna, you know, bow down. You know, that's why again these nations are gonna hate the whore and fight against it because we've been bad at this at the so-called white man in America, but we couldn't do anything about it, man.
We don't have no military, and plus the Lord did say to wait on Him.
Yep. So now, especially now, the news: Asian Americans are getting fucking fucked up, you know, by niggas and shit, you know, and getting robbed and whatnot. Man, welcome to our world, man. Now they want justice. Now they want security. Now they were doing cop watch. Pretty soon it's gonna be a militia in Chinatown, man, through spirit. All right. So again, comes to show you that now these nations, that they're catching holy hell from the devil, like we've been having for the past 500 years. Now they want to do something about it, man. Shit, we've been wanting to do something about it. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. It is an understanding in him. You know. So again, through spirit, all these nations are pretty much done with this place, man. Everybody just playing cool right now. But they already know, man, as soon as America slips up, as soon as there's a chance, they're going to take it, man. You know?
Yep. Walking on eggshells, basically. Man.
Yep. Let's see. Let me see if I can get that. Isaiah 51 and... Yeah, 51 and 7. Jeremiah 51 and 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. All right? Then philosophies. All right? It says, the nations have drunken over wine, therefore the nations are mad. All right, and again, that's why you see for the French people, like I said right there, you spirit La France. Well, American ideas tear France apart. Something so, man. So yeah, man, through spirit power, these philosophies are completely fucking up all these other nations, and they're gonna start fighting back, man. Oh, yeah. Pretty soon it's gonna be a huge anti-American movement around the world, man. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be sentiments everywhere. Everybody's gonna have the same sentiment about Americans. We already see it, but it's only gonna heighten, man. You know? As soon as you say, hey, you American, everybody's gonna look at you crazy, man. Yeah, that's what Jake gotta start pulling up the motherland card. Be like, oh, I'm from Palestine, I'm from Mexico, I'm from Central America, I'm from the Philippines. Fuck that shit. Everything but American, man.
Yeah, man.
You know? Where were you born, in Manila? You know? Shit, man.
Davao.
Shit.
Mindanao.
Oh, remember that one time? Where are you from? I was like, hey, Guatemala, man. Zone 7.
Right there on 24th, man.
Yeah. Hey, man, gotta throw the fucking the grits up, man. Because again, pretty soon, everybody's gonna hope for America, man, and Americans more than likely, you know. Okay, Jake, anything else?
No, I mean that's all I had in my spirit.
Yep.
I mean, for right now, at least.
Yep.
You know, the place is done. Finito. All these other nations, man, are mad.
Yep.
America, you know, because America's been pushing their philosophies on them for too long, and then it's not working. And everybody's starting to realize it's not working. It never works, man.
Yep. Let's see, if I got anything else here.
I mean, we can go into more stuff, but I think we're gonna be.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Through spirit.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So pretty much, man. So you already see, man. These nations don't want nothing to do with fucking American culture, man. They want nothing to do with the universities, you know. Because it's just confirming everything we already knew, you know. But again, you know, because we're here, our people think, well, where's the shit, man? You see these nations, man. They don't want to do nothing with this place, you know.
Nah, they want to destroy. They're gonna want to destroy. They already want to destroy this place.
Exactly. Yep.
They're going to.
Mm-hmm.
That's according to the Holy Bible, okay, which this nation, you know, it claims to you know, to be a part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
A God. America claims itself to be a God-fearing nation,
Yeah.
but they're totally the opposite.
Yeah, the best nation in the world. Yep.
Yeah.
And again, back to the story. What happened before we started the show, man? Hey, we've been in Babylon for too long, man. We don't even know this fucking shit all around us, man.
Yeah, man.
It's just like a common sight here, man.
This feels like a fucking tree log.
Yeah, so now when people even, I ain't gonna lie, tourists do come and stuff like they all tripped out because there's shit everywhere, man. I'm like, man, get over it, man. But then in the back of my head, I'm like, damn, that is kind of fucked up.
It's kind of fucked up.
Right? That is
Been in
good.
San Francisco too long, man.
Yep.
I was born here, so I mean, the Lord got me here.
Yep.
You know?
The only place I seen so much shit like that was in Mexico City, man. So, hey,
Little shit on the streets, huh?
shit on the streets everywhere, man. Yeah.
Yeah, this place is done, man. So with that, we want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to the Lord. His real name is
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem HaKadosh.
We also want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, that told us the truth, and to Roel. May Yahweh Ba'Shem HaKadosh break it done. Okay, to all you brothers out there that's pushing this word and truth to sincerity,
Yep.
out of fear of the Lord. Okay? And until next time, say Shalom.
So, one, brothers.